Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing wonderful today. Today's story is not just a lesson in English. It is a lesson in life. It is beautiful, helpful, and filled with a message that will give you goosebumps. This story uses simple, real-life sentences that you can use every day. Please, do not just listen. Repeat each sentence after me. Let's train your voice while we inspire your heart. My name is Arjun, and this is my journey. I live in a small, quiet town where dreams often feel much bigger than the buildings. Every morning, I used to wake up before the sun, but inside my heart, it always felt like midnight. People saw my smile, but they never saw my hidden fear. I was deeply afraid of failure. I was scared of people laughing at me. I was terrified to try anything new. My room was small, but my worries were huge. I constantly told myself, maybe I am not special. Maybe I was just born to live a silent, simple life. But deep inside my soul, a tiny voice whispered, change your life. One morning, I stood in front of the mirror. My eyes looked exhausted and lost. I asked myself, Arjun, what are you doing with your life? Years were slipping away, but nothing was moving forward. I was waiting for a miracle, but I realized a hard truth. Miracles never knock on lazy doors. That day, I felt a different kind of pain. It was a powerful, stinging pain. I realized that no one was coming to rescue me. No rich relative, no lucky break, no magic spell. It was just me, only Arjun. I decided to start small, very small. I began waking up just 30 minutes earlier. I stopped wasting hours on useless scrolling. I started reading just one page of a book every single day. At first, it felt boring. My mind screamed for comfort and laziness. But my heart screamed for change. I chose to listen to my heart. Every tiny action felt like a small victory. No one clapped for me. No one noticed. But for the first time, I started to respect myself. People around me didn't believe in me. They whispered, Arjun will never change. He's just dreaming. Some mocked me, others ignored me. It hurt me deeply. But this time, I didn't let the pain stop me. I remembered my old life. I remembered the sleepless nights and the silent tears. That pain became my fuel. Every insult became my motivation. I was slowly becoming stronger. Of course, there were days when I wanted to quit. Some mornings felt heavy, and some nights felt lonely. I failed many times. I made mistakes again and again. But this time, I stopped blaming the world. I took 100% responsibility. I learned from every mistake. I told myself, this is not a failure. This is part of the journey. Growth is painful, but regret is much more painful. So, I kept moving. I changed my habits, and then, my habits started changing me. I began exercising daily. My body felt energetic, and my mind felt sharp and clear. I avoided negative people and started listening to motivational speakers. I wrote my goals on paper and read them every single night before bed. Slowly, my confidence began to grow. I wasn't perfect, but I was definitely better than I was yesterday. One day, something unexpected happened. A great opportunity came to my door. In the past, I would have been too scared to try. I would have made an excuse and said no. But this time I said yes. My hands were shaking and my heart was racing. But I stepped forward anyway. That one small step changed everything. Sometimes, life tests your courage just to see if you're ready. If you say yes, doors open. If you say no, they stay closed forever. Success didn't arrive overnight. It came slowly, quietly, and steadily. People started noticing the new Arjun. They asked, what happened to you? I simply smiled. They saw confidence in my walk. They heard clarity in my voice. They felt strength in my words. I was still the same person, but my mindset was entirely different. And mindset changes destiny. I finally understood the truth. My biggest battle was never with the world. It was inside my own mind. Negative thoughts attacked me every day, saying, you are not enough. But now, I had an answer. I said, I am learning. I said, I am improving. I said, I am growing. The voice of fear became a whisper, and the voice of belief became a roar. I was winning my inner war, and that was my real victory. I started helping others and shared my story openly. I realized so many people were struggling silently, just like I was. I told them my secret, but there is no secret. There is only discipline. There is only patience. There is only the power of small, daily actions. Change doesn't require money. It requires a decision. And a decision requires courage. Sometimes I sit alone and look back at my past. I remember that broken, scared version of myself. I feel proud of that Arjun because he chose not to give up. Today, my life isn't perfect, but it is deeply meaningful. I still face problems, But I don't run away anymore. I face them with a brave heart. I believe in myself. I respect my journey. I trust my process. Every sunrise now feels like a precious gift. Every day feels like a fresh chance to be better. I am not lucky. I am disciplined. If you are watching this, listen to me very carefully. I wasn't special. I wasn't talented. I wasn't rich. I was just tired of my old life. That was my turning point. The day you get tired of your own excuses is the day your life will truly change. You might be waiting for the perfect time, but the perfect time is a myth. It never comes. Your life will change the very second you decide. And that moment can be today.